Good evening YouTube, so here we are back again with the Guild vs Guild video actually this time, and I'm quite excited because I have 3 new teams, or at least 2 new teams that I want to try out in PvP here. I've been testing them a bit in the advanced arena, so hopefully they work. Today we are against the Wolfpack here, very nice guild with very strong players. And I know from this list of players here that some of you guys here are also subscribers to my videos, so this is going to be fun as well for you guys to watch this probably. So let's see here, we have 4 heroes only or enemies here in this tower. It looks like I might have been put into a unfortunate situation here with some of the strongest players of Wolfpack. At least I know Roof Rider down here, he is super strong. So let's just jump into this here and see what we can do actually. Now it's been some time since we did the arena videos here, so I'm just going to try and do something here. Let's not start it on auto, and first of all we need to figure out what kind of teams we are against. Now very clear to see that this guy here, he knows what he is doing. Now this Tyrell team up here, the CC team, is actually the better version of the CC team. You can see if I do like this, mine is on the left side and his is on the right. This here on the left side is the normal CC team, but then if you get Tyrell, you want to put the Lydia in as well with the exclusive tree, so that she procs Tyrell from the beginning of the fight and arena. So that is very nice. So I like this team here. I'm probably going to lose against that. Also this team down here, very strong with Marie, Eratu, Apsara, Muringjing and Sun Wukong. That is a stacked team. Looks very strong, to be honest. He does not have a Nikilev, I see that now, and yeah, I don't know how we should do this here. I'm just gonna think about some team versus team. Just give me a moment, guys. Okay, so I'm back again here, and I don't actually have as much CC on my Marie team this time here. I am trying a combination here with exclusive 2 Lydia. I do not have her exclusive 3 yet actually. And then my answer team, Hanya team up here. Hanya is very weak to CC, so this is probably not going to be a good idea, but I think this is my best chances of getting at least 1 or 2 flags here from this very strong Wolfpack guy. I did not see the name actually, I didn't see the name, but let's see here what happens. Let's see if we can get a turn. You can see Hanya here actually imprisoned also. She's CC'd, it's not very good. Let's start out with some turn meter boost here on our Apsara. Can we get our turn? I mean, our own team is actually very squishy as well, so it's not so great. I want to have my turn with Ansi, and here you can see he's been locked out by the Lydia actually. So that is quite nice actually. We can only do the basic attack, so let's try and do that, and it didn't really do anything, so doesn't really look too good at the moment. Now we want to remove all of the buffs here on the heroes, or at least as many as we can. And now we have the chance to do something with Hanya. Perhaps we can do some damage. We did manage to kill the Tyrell, so that was good. But we want to do more now. Giselle up there, she doesn't have a lot of life health left, but she is being protected by the shielding. So this is going to be a bit closer than we think. I think I'm going to lose because Giselle will be able to solo me here, to be honest. Maybe Muringjing can't do anything. So that was a bad decision on my part, I think. But also he's just a very good player and very strong player as well. So I'm going to start with my S4 here, even though I don't have exclusive 3, but in the future obviously it's going to work even better, right, than what it can do here. So let's see if we can do anything against this one here. It might actually be a 3-0 loss here. Now I kind of want to start off with my Glory of Judgment gem here, but the chances that I'm not getting my second turn is actually pretty high. So I'm going to try and start with some damage on Marie instead, and unfortunately I did not target her. I hit the Eratu for some reason, so that was quite annoying. Now let's see if we can do something about that Marie. If we can kill the Marie, I think we might have a chance here against this team. Now we might want to do, let's see here, we have the buff still from Sun Wukong, so I think it's okay to do the smash attack here and get some HP instead, and then give some attack buff to Marie. And this is why we would have started with the Glory of Judgment instead is actually because we would have been able to do a double S4 now with a boosted Glory of Judgment. But let's see if we can kill someone here. We cannot kill someone. We killed some Wukong though, but we are still pretty much behind here. Let's see. Okay, so Marie now is the only one left. Can she one-shot everything here on the team? Okay, it doesn't look like it. So that's good. We did win that one. So now it's 1-1, and this is my CC team against his Lance team with a Doctor here and this Nordic here. And obviously we want to try and start off with some freeze effects here. We did manage to freeze 3 of them, so he does not have the Doctor Echo. Otherwise he would have not been frozen there. We're gonna follow up here with a Hypnotize from our Elise. And you can see Reyna is just going ham here and Lance is dead. So 2 flags out of 3 against this guy. Very okay, I think, against that guy. Now let's try against the minion Steward here and see what we can do against this guy. Now he has a... well, Murajing doesn't have the CC tag. So actually his Penny exclusive 2, where she has the uncleanseable freeze, doesn't really work. So we have to take that into consideration, right? Because she doesn't have 5 CC players on the team. Other than that, she has an Apsara here with the Marie, and this one looks like a nuke team where she want to go very fast and very first. So I think that looks pretty dangerous, to be honest. But let's see if we can make some matchup here. Okay, so I'm back here, and I'm sorry that I'm pausing the video to do the matchups and stuff like that, but it's just because I'm thinking, and while I'm thinking I'm kind of silent, and it's going to be a boring video if you're just having to wait until I've made my decisions, right? Anyways, I'm going to try this here. I think this team can beat this team, and I think this might be my best chance. It's now the Marie team and this team here in the beginning here is the 2 teams that I'm most worried about. Not so worried about the Lance team. It doesn't really hurt that much anymore. Let's see here. So here we want to start with, you can see here she has a consolidation and some block stuff. So I'm going to start with the S2 here just to get started with some HP deduction also. And Agatha actually at level 150, and I haven't even built her correctly yet. She already managed to take out one of the opponent heroes actually with her counter attack. So kind of crazy. I might have to build her. She could be very interesting. Now let's see what we can do with the Ansi here, and Ansi is obliterating the enemy with his S4. We didn't even get to Hanya yet. It was basically just Ansi doing some stuff there, right? Let's see here if we can CC some guys here. Dokura did not get CC, so he has the Echo, and I did say before that I was not afraid of the Lance team, but that is because normally the Lance lightning hit Reyna for some reason. This time it did not hit her, I don't know why, so it killed our Nazil, but it's okay. Nazil is kind of useless anyways, other than the first turn. And now let's see if we can do something. The Lance team is actually pretty weak to the dots from Giselle. That is one of the weaknesses in the Lance team, or for Lance in general. He might be immune to CC, but the problem is that he is not immune to all the damage that comes from the Giselle. So Giselle kind of countered him with just the dots alone. That is just something you guys have to think about when you are making your decisions on the teams, okay? So even though he cannot be CC'd, he can still be damaged. And all those 10 times 2 dots that, well, both the poison fight and the normal poison that Giselle puts on is kind of ruining a lot of things on land. So you can see my Lydia for some reason procced the S2 on Marie, it looked like, and also I don't know, she procced I think it procced Marie. That's why Marie did damage, right? So that was kind of crazy. Let's just see, can we see that one fight only? Can we see number 3? We can see, let's see it in slow motion here actually. I did not expect that, so I want to see it again because my Lydia is not built at all and she's only exclusive 2. So here we see S4, she starts out, and then you can see the big numbers is actually from, yeah, it is actually from Marie's exclusive. So that's pretty nice. Now let's move on to the next fight here. Roof Rider, one of the winners of one of my giveaways last week, and congratulations to him. He is a nice guy also. Let's see what teams he has. So he has a Marie, Nikki, Morinjing, and Apsara team up here with an Erato, super strong team. I don't think I can beat that. And he also has a CC team with Tyrell down here. It also looks very scary. So let me just take one moment here to do some matchups. Okay, so I'm back again, and I will most likely lose the first team here. It's a stack team. He has both Nikki and he has Erato, Marie, MJ, and Apsara on the same team. It's pretty much the classic arena team that I'm using myself at the moment. So that one is going to defeat me, I'm pretty sure about that. But the other two teams is my hope that I can win those. Hopefully my Ansi can do something to the Tyrell CC team, since he is a CC immune, right? So let's just hope that he can do something there. Let's see if he can do something here. It's going to be probably a short fight because he is going to nuke me in a second, I think. So yeah, and also he has the Erato, which kind of removes the counter-attack stuff here. Let's see if we can get something to going with my Marie. My Marie skipped the turn, it looks like, so she was CC'd or something. Looks like she skipped the turn. They still got the Nikki buffs up, the thing there. I think my Sun Wukong buff is still up, so I'm going to start with the S4 here. And it looked like he was going to pursue an attack on the Erato, since he just stopped his animation after that, so quite unlucky. And here you can see Marie going ham, so that is not good. And my Marie has still not half a turn, actually. She's been CC'd or something, I don't know. Now she got her turn. Let's see if we can do something. We can do something, but not enough to do anything harmful here. So let's just put it on auto. And we target Marie and hope for the best. The game is clever enough, I think, to try and do something. Let's see if we can get our turn here. S2 on Marie. We did manage to kill the Marie, and we have a Nikki and Sun Wukong left, but it's probably not enough. They still have the Erato, and they have also... Well, we got the Compassion shield here from Nikki, actually, with the cleanse and some high shielding. But you can see my Nikki behind the shielding is at like very low health here. She is at 3% HP at the moment, 3% HP. So she's barely surviving at the moment here. And I think we want to kill Nikki actually. If we can do something, her shield might go away now and she will be dead in a minute if we don't do anything. And now it is GG, I think, but it was close. It was actually pretty close. Let's see if we can do anything here. We cannot do anything. Yeah, Nikki passive actually saved him in the end there, but it's okay. We didn't expect to win that fight anyways. Now, this fight here, I'm hopeful that we can do something more interesting here. We managed to CC the Beatrix and the Sun Wukong here, and we will start off with the S4 from our Giselle to get some going here. And let's see here, we want to do some panning freeze also. And we did manage to kill one of the enemies there, so that was pretty nice. Let's see if we can do something here. Okay, let's see. Can we get our turn here? We can get our turn. Let's try and do some stun. See if we can stun anyone. We do manage to stun people here, hypnotize them, and follow up with a more panning thing here. Now they only got the Arcata left here, and let's see if we can beat the Arcata. We should be able to beat her easily. So that was 1-1 now. It's the last fight here to see if we can get 2 flags from Roof Rider. And this is his very strong CC team. I wish I had Tyrell. She is such a nice hero, making the team immune to CC from the beginning, and she looks fantastic. She's fun to use. She counter attacks, pursue attacks. She is just very nice. I wish I had her. I hope they put her into a box very soon so I can buy her. And yeah, because the chances of getting her otherwise is pretty slim, right? So here you can see we have the actually silence debuff from the basic attack on Tyrell is what it looks like here on my skills. I can't do anything, so with just basic attack, some stuff here. Actually, Ansi managed to kill Tyrell there with his basic attack. Now they have a lot of buffs. They have immortal buff. They have some other buffs, so we're trying to remove them with the S4 on Morinjing. Then we'll follow up with this here, and hopefully we can do something interesting. We want to kill that Giselle because she is the most dangerous. She actually died there, and now we can S4 on our auntie here, and now it's just the Reina left. I want to put it in auto because I think we should be able to win this fight here easily here. So 2 flags against the Roof Rider, very happy about that. Now let's see the last guy, Morales here. He looks a bit weaker here, but you never know. Lydia into a Melchior from the beginning of the battle with a Tyrell is actually quite clever. I want to see what happens. That could be a fun team. Now we have to do... Let me just think about the teams, guys. 1 second. Alright, I'm back, guys. So I'm trying these 3 teams here. I was actually thinking that I could CC Melchior, but Tyrell will make him not able to be frozen by the Nacil. So we're going to go with the team without any CC and just go like this here. And I think that is our best chances. Now, the first team is kind of interesting here with Moorinjing, Beatrix, and Wukong, and Giselle. And the Villa is actually quite a nice team here and could hurt us a lot if we not able to freeze people. But we did freeze 4 of the heroes here, already proccing our Reina. Now we can follow up with the sleep and speed down debuff so that they have the speed down debuff. And our Reina is going crazy here. We'll follow up with a freeze effect also. And let's see if we can kill more people. And then in the end we'll follow up with the stun effect from a Giselle here, and then Reina can finish them off. So okay, that was pretty nice though. Now let's see against this team here. He does have a Marie, only exclusive 2 though. He did put a Nordic and a Henshin, and he also has a Nikki and a Panda, so very defensive team. 4 support heroes with Marie, so obviously he is trying to do something with like trying to stay alive for some time. But we do also have a very nice team here with Marie also and Nikki. So here we're going to try this Glory of Judgment trick that I was hoping to do in some of the other fights, but my Marie was just CC'd in all the other fights. So Glory of Judgment on Marie, and now we'll do the attack buff here from Lydia, and then we'll have the what's it called, the double ability S2 thing from Nikki here. And then once we get to Marie, she should be able to kill the enemy here, or at least get them close. We actually managed to lose a hero, so it's not too great, but let's see what happens. Now they did get low on health here. Let's see, we want to have the Sun Wukong buff here. I'm actually pretty scared about this one here. It could go bad real quick here, because it's actually a lot better than I was expecting. But let's see. Marie on the opponent team doesn't have the Nikki buff at the moment, so we cannot target her because of the stealth buff. That was quite unfortunate. We can put some other stuff here on people. Let's see if we can do something. Okay, Marie on the other team died, and that is GG, because then our Irato can do some damage. Now let's see the last team here. Let's see what happens on the opponent side. I want to see this. So Lydia follows up with actually Penny, Tyrell, and then Melchior hit me twice. Unfortunately, the Melchior is not so strong. Well, he is okay strong, but not strong enough to do any damage to my team for some reason. So let's see here, turn meter, and now see if we can get our turn. I want to get my turn for Auntie. Can we get our turn? And Auntie will do his S4 here, and watch this, guys. He's actually not doing anything because of the immortal buff, but his S2 managed to kill it because it removes buffs. And then we have the Agatha. Now Melchior, probably want to kill Melchior. Actually, he could be scary. He could be scary all of a sudden. Imagine if Melchior just turned around and killed my entire team here, guys. That would be crazy. Let's see if we can do something about Melchior. Just nuked him there, and it is a GG. 3 flags against this guy here, Morales. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to talk a bit about what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, what is happening in the fights. I thought it was more enjoyable than just watching me click skip and then go. Obviously, only 4 people in this tower. I will not be able to do this for all the towers. Imagine if we have 15 people, I will be sitting here talking for an hour. So in some of the other videos, I will probably just pick a few fights, show them, and then talk about meta teams, talk about what is smart, what is happening, all of that. I think that is okay. I think everyone can learn a bit, even myself, because I am not very good at PvP, to be honest. I know a few other people that are a lot more clever than I am about making PvP teams and stuff like that. So Luckily for me, I have a big community behind me, also helping me, telling me all the time what is good, what is not. And other than that, is you can always just look at the championship and see what people are using, right? Anyways, guys, have a nice evening. Cheers. Bye.